Ho ho! Welcome back to Box Score Boomers, baby. We recapping championship week here, and it was a pretty exciting week. I must say myself, it was good to see Alabama beat Georgia. Was it though?
No.
It wasn't that great.
Actually, only because Oklahoma State fucked it up.
That's true.
So then I didn't care.
Yeah.
It's just like no one else was getting into that spot anyway.
It was good to see Pitt beat Wake Forest. No, I didn't,
Hashtag fake slide.
Fake slide, dude. That was dirty. That is a problem.
Yeah.
We can't just have fake sliding going on. But for the most part, these games were blowouts and really, really, really close first halves. It was nuts how close all these games were at halftime just to, be revitalized. And, the better team just came out at halftime with a plan and kicked ass.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you a quick rundown on a couple of our boomers. And starting off in the running back position, as I always do, a huge name on this segment is Sincere McCormick. You got to be pretty excited about him. He had 204 yards and 3 touchdowns. That's a pretty big box score right there. Jerome Ford, Cincinnati, had 187 and 2 touchdowns. I like that a lot. Other than that, there's some good scores thrown up, but nothing like crazy boomers. So we'll just keep moving on.
Yeah.
Unless AJ can always interject. He's got the lock.
Old Deuce Vaughn?
Deuce Vaughn, no, he had the week off.
Yeah, I know.
Had the week off. So here's a heartbreaker. Jameson Williams. He did pretty well here. He had 7 catches for 184.
That was my first time watching him
and
live.
2
dude.
touchdowns.
That guy's acceleration is insane.
Yeah, it was awesome. But you got to get sad at John Mechie injury, the ACL tear. Yep.
You just talked about him.
That's a bit of a downer, bit of a heartbreaker. Jareth Stearns had 179 and 2 touchdowns. That was a big game for him. We got a tight end on here, Brock Bowers. The Georgia tight end had 10 catches for 139 and a touchdown. That's pretty good. I'll have to look him up a little bit. I hadn't really done too much digging on Brock, so let's just tell you guys exactly what you need to know about Brock and where you can find him. He's a freshman, 6'4", 230, and he actually has 11 touchdowns this year. Yeah, 47 catches, 791 yards. So
damn,
that's a pretty big deal. He's been under the surface past 2 games. He's got 2 touchdowns in both of the past 2 games. It's kind of wild. So seems like it's out of nowhere, but if he's a Georgia freshman that's putting up 11 touchdowns as a tight end, that's a guy you're going to want to remember the name. That's what we do here at the Boomers. We shine a little light on him. So let's go to the passing quarterbacks, these mofos. Bailey Zappi, 577 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 2 picks.
Dude, that's like playing NCAA on your fucking PlayStation.
Yeah. And they lost.
Yeah.
They lost like 577. They lost to the University of Texas San Antonio.
Sincerely.
McCormick. Yeah. You can't be too surprised by that. But yeah, man, they're going places, right? Western Kentucky, what are you going to do? Man, did you watch any of that game?
No, man. I just remember reading the box score and sending it to you, and you were just like, you ruined my surprise. I'm so sorry.
Oh, well, yeah, the Sincere McCormick. I never know do I send it to him? I want you to discover it on your own, but I had seen it long before. I think that Sincere McCormick game was a Friday night game.
Well, I saw them playing against each other. I'm like, oh, I wonder how this turned out. And I saw the 5-7-7. I was like, what the hell?
Right.
And then I saw Sincere McCormick's stat line. I was like, what? It's like Boomer City.
Yeah, man. The Boomers don't stop. They're Boom Boys for life. So Bryce Young, Alabama, he really put together a solid game. A hell of a second half, as we keep saying. He had 421 yards and 3 touchdowns against Georgia. You know, the best defense in the country. So that's pretty impressive. Moving right along, we got Stinson Bennett. That's the Georgia quarterback. He had a pretty good game. It's 340 for 3 touchdowns, but he threw 2 picks. You know, that's kind of the demise of that team in that game. And yeah, it just sprawls down to nothingness. You know, not a ton of games, so we just have to read the Boomers as they present themselves. Right. So that's that. That's a quick and dirty box score Boomers. We're gonna come back with recaps. You know, draft eligible, declared. We're gonna do transfer portals, season leaders. Of course, we're gonna come back with our bowl games, our Bolitnikoff laureates, and all these things. So, yeah, you know, the Boomers might be getting less and less, but the past booms are still there to be consumed.
Oh yeah, man.
So,
well,
so I got weird.
I'm just looking forward to seeing your new office. It's just gonna be all the red strings.
Oh my God, yeah, I
the
can't.
Newspaper clippings.
I can't wait to get that office set up. It's gonna be this off season with these rookies, man. It's just gonna be.
It's gonna be a thumbtack with Tyler Beatty and be like suspect number 1.
I know. I just like Tyler Beatty. I feel like at this point, Tyler Beatty is my Trey Sermon or something. You know, like I'm gonna be able to draft him where I'm drafting, but then like he might just end up in a situation where it's just a bad.
Well,
bad for me.
Let's just say if you got your eye on a college player that you like, don't Antonio Gibson yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot from my past failures. Not as much as I should have, but quite a bit. Because, like I said, you know, mistakes are like blades of grass. You can't count them all.
Unless there's one.
Is this a James Conner joke? All right. Well, thanks for sticking with us. This has been your Box Score Boomers brief, but, you know, it's coming to an end. I hope that y'all are watching some of this college ball. These guys are really pretty spectacular. Some underclassmen are really coming on as it closes. So get in there and check it out for yourself. And if not, you can always come and listen to us as we boom it out with you.
Yeah, man.
An RDR affiliate.
I've learned a lot. So looking forward to postseason.
Yeah.
Or preseason. I guess they're one and the same.
We don't take an off season.
Ain't that
the non-football portion of the season.
Hashtag, if you're not in a dynasty, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, man. I don't want to hear about how into fantasy football you are if you don't even know what a dynasty team is. No, I'm just joking. Friendlies.
Yeah.
Get in a dynasty league if you're not in it. That's all I got to say.
Or invite us to.
Yeah, exactly. But if you're married or have children, maybe don't do a dynasty league. Yeah. That's it for sure. See ya.